Don't believe there was a sewer in the original. Peering into the darkness, you drop down in the muck and crawl through the tight opening. The stone den is damp and smells of copse and green foliage, as if a mirage. The far side of the cave shimmers, and power emanates from a standing stone obelisk. Well, this is a pretty room. I don't remember much greenery and foliage in the original Shadowgate. I feel like something's calling on me. Yeah, we got mushrooms here. Eat the mushrooms. You can just go Alice in Wonderland style. Can we take them all? Oh, apparently we can. Let's take all the mushrooms. Did I look at them? The mushroom has an earthy, fresh dirt smell to it. Mushroom probably causes you to hallucinate, too. You are surprised you find a lush subterranean den deep in the mountains. Let's say about the water. Ankle-deep water flows into the chamber. Alright, so let's look at this obviously very special obelisk. The stone obelisk is nearly 10 hands high. That's a pretty small obelisk. This looks a hell of a lot bigger than that. Embellished with strange glyphs and 3 deep notches, an inner hum emanates from its center, setting your teeth on edge. I can't punch it. I'll walk to it. Oh yeah, so we picked up this skull. So the only thing I noticed is that if you try to talk to the skull, it's Yorick chimes in and says, "Herschel, is that you?" I don't really know. And he's got a pair of glasses on him, but it's melted to his head. So I don't, you know, I only picked him up for the glasses anyway. I don't really think if the glasses are melted to his head that we could take them off, but... Oh, this says something different. The damp, earthen smell of the mushroom brings back some terrible childhood memories. Yes, I love you, Munch Munch. Oh, right. I was looking for an item. So let's try our spells. See if we can summon a spirit. You focus your will on the stone obelisk with the whispered word. Your spell is unleashed. Oh, we did. We summoned a druid. Bibble, shut your pie hole. Strange apparition coalesces. A strange apparition from within the obelisk, a ghostly figure of an old man cloaked in shimmering veil.
You have done well, simple soldier. Now, listen if you have ears, since the shadows grow long and time fleet. Some 40 years past, an evil, the like the world has not beheld, escaped its prison. Talimar, the Black, he of whom I have already spoken. This warlock lord brought forth his dark magics and conjurations, and unleashed his foul vassals, desecrating these sacred halls. Talimar has laid waste to the combined power of man. And what of the Circle of 12, the great wizards? They are no more. I am the last. Pity me not, boy. We were resolute in our judgment, but erred greatly. 'Twould have been better to put our brother to death, but mercy and folly prevailed. I know not Talimar's full plans, but have discovered enough to fill my heart with fear. And yet, hope remains, and it stands or falters with you. Fare thee well.
Oh, that was Lakmir? Lakmir the Timeless vanishes, leaving behind a scroll, a glowing orb, and the words, "Fare thee well." So you get a new spell. I have earned the Wizard's Friend achievement! Woo! So wait, I'm not a wizard. I thought I was a wizard. I guess that's why I burn wizards. The scroll itself is quite old and extremely brittle. Oh, why did I look at it? I should have opened it. Gripping it with both hands, you carefully unroll the scroll. You read the words on the scroll aloud. 5 to find, 3 or 1. 1 gives access to the bladed sun, the silver orb to banish below, the staff of ages to vanquish the foe, joining 2 the golden thorn, the last to invoke the platinum horn. Now that is the exact same riddle from the original Shadowgate. Alright. A riddle I never ever was able to find or figure out. So, and then we got this orb. The clear orb has a silver sheen about it. It is relatively light and vibrates with a dormant, expectant power. You close your eyes and ask a question while shaking the orb. Your orb responds saying it is certain. So let's just take this orb. Drop the silver orb into my satchel. I guess that's it, huh? It's a portal. Visualize the cliff in your mind, release the power of the spell. The effect produces some pretty fireworks and a headache, but little else. York startles you by speaking that you and your damn torches. Okay. Use. And we got a whole new torch that we're gonna go whiting through the sewers on. I guess there's no entrances here. No, it's just Wizard's Den. Oh, look, Epor's lit up. I never noticed that before. Oh. So maybe there is something special about it. Alright, so let's try and use Agap. Let's try and use spells on it. I don't know if I did that. Alright. I had a strange dream about Talamar the Black. Something tells me that this whole quest isn't what it seems. Yeah, I know. He's sitting there blaming Talamar the Black. I bet you Lakmir's the evil villain. Even though I guess he's dead. Invoking. Let us invoke. Maybe we'll summon a dwarf. Or not. That'd be funny. Summon little dwarves. Alright. So the only thing I feel like this should be able to open. Like, why can't I just try and squeeze through the opening? It says use. Alright. I'm of a mind that there's little else we could do here. Although something else I was thinking about wanting to try to do. You jump and manage to find a handhold, you pull yourself on. Yep, you talk about how you treat your sister like crap. Alright. I was thinking, is this the magic one? Yeah, the ones that aren't broken are magic. So, I was thinking maybe we could try and use... I don't know if I did this. I don't think I did. Yeah. Alright. I mean... And again, this game is very nitpicky. Alright. Oh, sure. We'll come back to that at a later time. I mean, definitely get different spells in this, so maybe we'll get a spell of levitation and be able to cross that damn bridge. I'm determined to cross the bridge. Ah, yes, we haven't used Agap on this yet. We know not to take the candle. Use Agap on the... No. Okay. Where do we... Oh, look, we got another page now. Where our little ball is. What's it say there? Relatively light and vibrates with a dormant, expectant power. Oh, I'm remembering from the first one. I think we drop it in the lake. You know what? I like paranoid. Saving first. I don't know why we use it on the lake, but I think we do. It has no effect on the lake. I'm sorry, water elemental. No. Oh wait. I can just...
You have chosen poorly, young Jack.
Yeah, I agree. But now I'm thinking maybe I should try that with the ice elemental. Like water elemental, yeah, it was dumb. It was dumb. I did just save it though, so we might as well go back. Okay, so note to self. Common sense physics applies. But let's just say we cannot light the ice elemental on fire. I can't seem to do much of anything. Taking the silver orb from your satchel, you advance upon the ice elemental. You can barely hold on as power from within the orb latches onto the singularity and pulls it inside. A frosty pattern immediately encases the orb. Ooh. Layer of frost coats the silver orb, forcing you to use your cloak to hold the artifact. Oh, I want to use this bitch on the fucking dragon. I'm gonna save it first. Yeah, we got somewhere. Now I'm thinking about it now, I can probably drop it in the lake. Yeah, dragon. Hate you. With halting, shaky steps, you move towards the dragon. Now, what the fuck is that? Damn it! I don't want to lose my shield. Alright, you're gonna see a needless death here. I'm gonna open the... You run your fingers across the surface now. Quicker than you thought possible. You scream in excruciating pain as your flesh is seared from your bones. Yeah. Shut up, Lakmir.
'Tis a sad thing that your adventures have ended here.
No, it's not. It was purposeful. Shit. Nothing about no sad adventure ending crap. So apparently we can't use the ice elemental on the dragon. I feel like we should have been able to use the ice elemental on the dragon. Now what's up with this? Since we're in the habit of having a bunch of deaths, not that I really want to free the creature, but okay, at least that's good to know. I don't really get it. Why didn't I throw the orb at the dragon? Knew you had to drop that orb in that lake. To release the ice elemental, you fumble with the silver orb, dropping it into the lake. Immediately, the still water freezes into a solid sheet of ice. Yeah! The water is a sheet of ice. You can see the outline of your magical orb frozen just below the surface. Alright. Let's walk over to the skeleton. Make your way across the slippery ice toward the chained skeleton. The skeletal remains of some unfortunate soul are chained securely to this rock. Even though you cannot read the inscription on the rock, you understand its intent to warn others away. I do. The gauze-like fabric is wrapped around the skeleton's head like a blindfold. Ooh. Why would I want the skeleton's blindfold? A manacle made of black iron is secured around the skeleton's wrist. Imagine we're gonna take the key. If anything were ever to be considered a skeleton key, it would be this. Fair enough. Look at the chains. You take the chains? Strong black chains are wrapped around this stone, binding the skeleton. Hello, Bobby Bobbles. Kitty, kitty. Alright. I'm surprised it doesn't give us the option to open the manacles. Maybe we could take the manacles. What, kitty? Why are you slapping me? You guys ever see my kitty cat? Look at my kitty cat. That's my Bobby Bobbles. My little bobtail kitty kitty. You gonna play the game for me? Stop slapping. She's a bit slap happy. Bobby Bobbles. I understand. Bobby Bobbles don't like to be held. Bobby Bobbles don't care. Bobby Bobbles don't give a fuck. Strong black chains are wrapped around the stone binding the skeleton. Okay, is there like a spell I'm supposed to do here? Did lose our ice elemental, didn't we? And a rock. What is this thing? Made from a lightweight material. Kitty, kitty. Alright, we'll grab no spell. Kitty! You're making me lose my focus. Drawing power from the air. Let's summon the soul of the skeleton. But we won't. I don't really see a purpose of this. What about this word of power? Can I blow up the skeleton? Even though, why would Entraz not be the thing to open that friggin' whatever? Makes no sense. I mean, I guess it doesn't affect the waterfall, because it's still flowing, so wouldn't there be a lot of liquid? The heat from the lit torch melts the ice around the silver orb, freeing it. An ancient artifact rises to the surface of the frozen light. So I can take it. Yes. Sweetness! Aww. I'm surprised the ice elemental ain't just like floating around here or something. Might as well while we're here. No, that wouldn't... Unless I used it on the... Could have tried that also. I used like everything but the orb on this. That's funny. You slowly remove the silver orb and hold it out in front of you. A power from within pulls the entity inside. Beads of water form on the surface of the orb. That is cool that, like, every time you look at it, the orb looks different. It's slippery. Essence of water elemental. Alright, so I could try and use... No, because he didn't even freaking throw out the damn... Damn, my frames per second are like shite. 23 frames per second. That's what an i7 MacBook does. This computer sucks. Not that I should be focusing too much on the computer. Oh, I have an idea. Maybe if we put out the candles, you know, like we don't touch them, but we use the water elemental on the candles. What the fuck? I don't even understand that. I should have read that first portion. I don't want to do it again. It said something like, because it landed on the candle.
'Tis a sad thing that your adventures have ended here.
Oh my god. That was an unexpected death. Not that other deaths are expected, but... Oh. Where did I zoom from? I hope I don't have to do that whole thing all over again. Well, I guess we're not saving on deaths, are we? Freaking death-riddled episode of death. We're at the episode of death. So I'm thinking I think this one was hit once, this one was hit once, and this one was hit twice. That's what we were working on. All variants of this being hit once. Let's work on all variants of this being hit twice. Oh look, we got this little gear to turn. That don't look like it was right. Grip the gear and pull with all your might, nothing happens. Oh, this one has a take option. You fumble with the loose gear but do not have the leverage to pry it open. I do have another gear. Maybe I'm supposed to swap them out? Wait. Let's see what I can use the bar. Oh. This seems like a lot to like not have any sort of riddles or anything to go along with it. So it's just putting it there. I ain't doing anything. Alright, wait, let's just continue doing what we were doing. Hit this one twice. Last one we were up to. Oh, we did something! The mechanism glows, vibrates, and begins to move. The sound of rushing water comes from deep within the castle. If you guys like this video, and you want to see more like it, hit like, subscribe, transfer over and give this video to your friends, but only if they like this type of stuff. Otherwise, just hit like and subscribe. There's nothing else that could possibly be said. Bye guys.